Is everything okay now? Okay. Now, hopefully, nothing goes wrong now. Because if something happens again, I may as well just stop trying today and just go to bed or something. Okay, let's try to hype ourselves back up. The mermaid mask. Let's do this. Eh.
Bar stools. The wood is rotting, so I've strategically chosen not to sit on them.
Okay, how's the volume for the game? Everything okay?
Fishing trips on board the Dearest Selena.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's the name of the ship. Enquire with Felicia Stonetop at the bar, or with Sylvia Seafoam at the harbor. It's some book Sally's been reading. She insisted that we bring it with us, although I'm not sure why.
Okay. Okay, reconnect successful. Read. Something terrible awaits you. Will you face it? Okay. Okay.
It's Sally. She's fast asleep.
Uh-huh.
To be fair, it is 4 in the morning. I agreed to stay awake and see if anyone shows up. So far, nothing.
Okay.
It's the case file. The reason we're here. It was left for us right here on the bar.
Okay. So it looks like I remember us doing the demo, but I remember nothing from the demo. So I got leather-bound folder open. This man is the one who died. For Detective Grimoire. Murder victim Captain Magnus Mortua. Location: Illusion Theater Mortua submarine. Tortuga that had locked himself in a room. It was later forced open and the body was discovered. Tortuga was found alone, laying on his back with a single cut across his throat. No bladed weapon of any kind was found in the room. The theater is mostly empty, save for an ancient stone cauldron with thick metal lid. The purpose of this cauldron is unknown. However, I am informed that it has never been unlocked before. Okay.
Captain Seafoam. As far as I know, that's who hired us. And who left the case file here in the inn. But where are they now? Where is anyone?
Here.
Sally, what do you think? Great contribution. I thought I heard something outside. Hello?
Oh.
Sally!
Why?
Because there's an eerie green light trying to lure us outside.
Oh, that's a pretty good reason.
Yeah.
I'll get up.
Sally. Oh, she's a cutie.
I think it's time to go outside. To move around, use the map button in the bottom left.
Town square.
There's something in the water.
What is it?
I don't know. But whatever it is the source of the green light.
Silkworm on Sea. It's a ghost town.
A ghost town?
I just meant since, you know, it's abandoned. But yeah, there might be ghosts.
A large stone statue on top of a fountain.
It looks like a fisherman wrestling with some kind of dragon.
It says right here, the silkworm serpent.
It can't be a serpent. It has legs.
Right?
Another abandoned building. Mr. Grip's Emporium.
What do you think they sell?
Currently, nothing.
Through the green light. Okay.
An old wooden boy with a face.
Why? It's chained to the deck of the Mortuga submarine. There's a faint green glow in its eyes.
This is where the green light was coming from. I noticed it started to fade as soon as we stepped onto the deck.
So it's a boy that doubles as a lighthouse?
The opposite, really. A lighthouse warns you to stay away. But this thing lured us in.
Okay.
There's nobody here.
The door's open, though. Somebody must have opened it after the submarine surfaced.
Does that constitute an invitation? Ready, Sally?
Go inside. Let's go.
What did you say?
Huh?
I didn't understand what you said.
I didn't say anything.
Oh. Weird.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Parlor.
What's at the bottom of the ladder?
I can't see. It's pitch black.
Should we go back up?
Wait, I think there's a lever.
Creepy. Huh. I'm smelling something. Hold on. I'll be right back. Gosh, dang it. Just look at the scenery real quick. Huh. That's weird. I thought I smelled burning, but nothing's burning. No, everything's okay. Weird. Okay. Wow. Okay. Also, let's turn the SFX down. Music slightly down. Voices there. Ambiance. Let's go with the SFX. Because I saw it go real deep in the yellow. Yeah, let's keep the music on. Okay.
I think this door leads into the control room.
I want to go into the control room.
Well. You can't. It's locked.
Look through the window.
It's taped up on the other side of the door.
You don't need to come in here. The crime scene is one floor down at the very back of the submarine, Captain Seafoam.
Thanks for the directions, I guess.
Do you get the sense that the captain is hiding from us?
Why would they do that?
Yeah.
It's a window into the control
there
room.
anyone?
I can't see. I guess this is what lights up the room when you pull the switch.
I wonder what they burned to make it pink. This is the weirdest submarine I've ever been on.
And the first?
And the first.
There's an old-fashioned speaker mounted on the wall. It's playing spooky music.
It's the kind of music you'd hear at a fancy party for vampires.
I hear it.
But the vampires are all wearing masks, and there's one guy who's secretly not a vampire, and...
It's really your own fan
Sally.
fiction.
It's like an old...
I don't see any.
It's short for...
I actually never knew that. A glass of wine.
Ominously left half finished.
Maybe the wine was corked.
Ominously corked.
Okay.
Whoa.
What is that?
Oh, okay. Her. What is that? The word her, usually it has directly onto the thing. Okay.
The candles are actually lit. Some of them, anyway.
I'm guessing this place hasn't booked its quarterly fire safety inspection.
Okay. Which way do we go? The mess hall.
It's a big metal statue of a serpent.
There's a cabinet built into it, but I think it's locked.
Okay. Rotate the dials into the correct arrangement.
Nope.
4 dials, with a window in the center of each one. Turning each dial rotates the shapes that appear in the surrounding windows.
What do those numbers mean, though?
Okay. I don't think I know anything yet.
I'll do this later.
Playing cards.
Looks like someone got dealt a bad hand.
Oh, really?
I have no idea. I just thought that would sound cool. 3 tables, arranged into a Z shape.
It's actually more like an S from this angle.
Oh, maybe they were trying to write my name, but they ran out of tables. Pufferfish lamp.
A timeless classic.
This looks like dead coral.
Is coral ever alive?
Coral are marine animals, dude.
What? Pots and pans for cooking. Hey, it's a kitchen.
We didn't have one of those last time.
What?
Nothing.
A picture of a fish.
Delightful.
Okay, looks like we...
The ladder leading back up to the parlor.
I guess that's all we're gonna get from here.
Right. Are these windows or lights?
Both. It's a good idea, since you'd never get any natural light down here.
Duh.
Let's go to the crime scene before we do anything else. Let's go to the crime scene before we do.
The Illusion Theater.
Someone's taped a drawing to the wall. Although it's upside down for some reason.
I think it's supposed to be a poster.
Okay. Title here. The wizard on a cauldron looking at the creature through the thing. Baroness Fortuna presents Lady of the Looking Glass. Okay.
There's a little broken bottle on the floor.
I'm guessing Mortuga dropped this when he died.
Okay. Purple, broken into pieces, no cork. And spilled purple liquid and sometimes a small paper labeled mark here. Yeah.
A trail of blood. Looks like it came from the wound in Mortuga's neck. It runs straight down the room towards the back of the submarine.
No, it doesn't. Not immediately. It pulls out first, then changes its mind.
There's a drain along the back of the room.
It's actually not a drain. Not right now. It's closed up.
But the blood.
There's a cloth hanging up on the wall.
The stargazing girl. Okay.
There's a wooden panel on the wall here.
Can you see anything through that little hole?
No, it's too dark.
It's a little window and looks out into the endless, dark void of the ocean.
Why did you phrase it like that?
I don't know.
This is the cauldron?
Not quite what I was expecting.
There's scratch marks on the inside. Bottom, there's some gear thing on the outside. Cauldron is found by the illustrator and majority. The glittering interior of the cauldron is marked with several deep scratches.
The case file said it had never been unlocked before. So, this is where Magnus Mortuga died. It's just like the case file said. He landed on his back with the cauldron at his feet.
He was killed by getting cut across the neck, right?
Yeah, you can see that's where the blood came from.
But there's no weapon, no knife or anything.
Nothing.
This place gives me the creeps. That cauldron especially. I keep staring into it like I'm going to see something, but it really does seem to be empty.
To quote from the case file, Mortuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open, and the body was discovered.
So Mortuga was alone in a locked room. A very small locked room. There really isn't anywhere for a murderer to hide.
I'm not so sure. I think there is a hiding place.
Because someone told him to, was killed, or was with died.
The cauldron, locked, a weapon, and was killed by what was inside. That's not right.
There we go.
Magnus Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was inside.
Yeah, there we go.
I really don't think a person would fit in that cauldron. And didn't they say it had never been unlocked before? If that's true, there
I
could
love
have
the
been
animation
people in
here.
Right, I agree. I don't think it was a person.
there. Then what?
I don't know. But you have to wonder why it was kept locked in the first place. I'm guessing there was something pretty bad in there.
Look, Mortuga died from a cut across his neck, not from some vague paranormal entity. Unless you're suggesting it was a vague paranormal entity with a knife?
Did you get a good look at the inside of the cauldron? There was something I noticed.
The scratches.
The scratch marks.
Chapter 1. The Curse in the Cauldron. Continue. Reach chapter 1. Okay. I checked everything in this room.
It's locked.
Oh, we didn't see this part last time.
hello, sir?
Two strangers, emissaries from the world above.
Yeah, hi. I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is Sally.
State your business, and speak only the truth.
Well, we're here on the request of the captain.
Impossible. The captain is dead. Unless you received a missive from beyond the veil. I should have foreseen this, but now that I'm faced with it, it seems inevitable.
No, sorry, she meant the new captain. Captain Seafoam.
Cynthia?
She's asked us to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga. We have to talk to all the suspects.
Yes.
Speaking of, can I ask your name?
Zacharias Zephyr, the Dream Doctor.
A
The Dream Doctor.
I don't think I've met one of those before.
That is correct. You have not. I alone hold the title.
Because you made it up?
That is correct.
Okay.
So, Dr. Zephyr, what does a dream doctor do exactly?
He studies the parapsychological qualities of dreams.
Parapsychological?
That's like psychics and telepathy and stuff, isn't it? How does that relate to dreams?
Dreams are transmissions comprised of spirit energy from another dimension.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's common knowledge.
What
Sure.
kind of other dimension?
Spirit energy originates in the spirit realm, of course.
Like the afterlife?
That is but one of many names.
So, have you
Yes.
made any kind of discoveries or breakthroughs?
Oh, also, I discovered that apparently this isn't the first game of its kind. There's another game of these two characters. I just wasn't aware. But hopefully, I get to play it after this one.
Nothing I can meaningfully explain to you in your current state.
What about all this stuff in here? What does it all do?
Specialist instruments, most of them too complex or too subtle for you to comprehend.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
this guy
It mostly
thinks we're
looks like a bunch of
dumb.
old junk.
It is an unrivaled collection of rare artifacts.
All right. What's the rarest thing you've got?
My rarest items are not for the viewing public.
Okay, now I have to see what they are.
The pull of the unknown. I realized I should have lied and showed you something of middling rarity to throw you off the scent.
Lesson learned,
Probably.
huh?
The Mortuga
How come there's a
submarine.
room like this in the submarine anyway?
When I arrived, it was but a simple infirmary. After I set up my equipment, we renamed it the Dream Chamber.
And how long have you been here?
I was the first person to be invited on board. I joined Magnus here shortly before the submarine's maiden voyage.
So, presumably, you know why Mortuga became a submarine captain?
Why?
Yeah, like, where was he going? What was he doing?
He simply told me he'd acquired a submarine and would be living in it for an undisclosed amount of time.
That's all he told you? Yet surely there was more to it.
I don't doubt it. He was a man of secrets, every bit as much as I.
So when you started off, it was just the two of you. But now it's, what, 8 people?
We were 9 souls, now 8. I'm not counting either of you.
Yeah, I figured.
Why did
Yeah.
Mortuga want so many people on the submarine?
Only a few of them were invited on board by Magnus like I was. The others crossed paths with him merely by the winds of fortune. The last dream before waking. A single phase, non-lucid, focus is soft but heavy. All is dark, the endless void. A low voice speaking a forbidden language. Emerging from the beshroudal of the night black sea. A face. Larger than I had known a face could be. I wake. The room is bathed in green light.
A green light? Like from the wooden boy?
Not dissimilar, but 1,000 times more potent. I leave my chambers, heading for the airlock in which I have some business. I meet Cynthia in the parlor as she emerges from the control room. I notice she is clutching the ship's compass. She also appears visibly upset. Like me, Cynthia's on her way to the lowest deck. She departs and I follow behind. I wait as Cynthia converses with Madame Tadpole at the base of the second ladder. Madame Tadpole ascends the ladder. She is moving with haste and purpose. She requests that I go immediately to the storeroom at the end of the corridor.
Did you go?
As soon as I'd concluded my business.
Which was?
Nothing of great import, merely something I needed to collect from the airlock.
So you went to the airlock, and then you went to the storeroom?
I did. right after I stopped off at my chambers. You understand I first needed to return certain items to their designated storage locations, after which I truly did do as Madame Tadpole had requested. I did ultimately regret my dallying. As it transpired, she had wished to inform me of Magnus Mortuga's death, and there his body lay, in the shadow of his stone cauldron, his blood pooling beneath him. A potent unease was already germinating amongst the group. Doubts were beginning to be sown, and fingers were beginning to point. Magnus Mortuga was a man of great will and great strength. It is hard, still, to accept that he has left us.
Oh. Okay.
Before we left port on the submarine's maiden voyage, Magnus asked a favor of me. He wished for me to venture into the Stonetop Inn, collect this cauldron, and bring it on board.
Why couldn't he do it himself? He'd have been strong enough, surely.
I'm not sure exactly. I was already preparing to bring a large amount of heavy equipment on board. I suppose Magnus considered it logical to fold the cauldron into that set.
Was it shut and locked?
Shut, locked, and covered with the sailcloth. Magnus never told me what he kept inside it, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
Dr. Zephyr, is this yours?
I don't immediately recognize it.
You sure? It really looks like something that had belonged to you.
Of course, I do concede that I have many similar bottles here in my dream chamber, so it's wholly possible that it originated in my collection.
Nice answer. Totally non-committal.
I guess we'll look around this place.
It's a weird crystal orb,
It is the fog ball.
if you say so.
Strange glass ball is there's something swirling around inside. Batteries. Uh-huh.
It's a weird glass bottle.
It is the hex bottle.
Yeah, I knew that.
What the hell? Glass bottle with a strange object floating inside. Found in a drink chair. A subtle floral smell is gently emanating from within the bottle. Okay, nothing's happening when I shake it.
I'll just take a look in this cabinet.
Watch out for spiders.
Yeah, I don't think there are any spiders. We're on a submarine, remember?
I do seem to need constant reminding.
I'll just take a look in this cabinet.
Watch out for
Yeah,
spiders.
we're
I
on a
do seem to need a set of small glass bottles.
Poison?
Might just be perfume.
I'll meet you in the middle at poisoned perfume.
Okay. Drag a bottle cap and swap them onto the correct droppers. Exhales a crimson hue upon label. This goes here. Drips fall with a hurried cadence. Exhales curious vapor, a conspicuous X upon label. Exhales vapor. I guess it's the fizziest then. Huh? Oh, hey, Cosmic, what's up? We're playing this new point-and-click adventure mystery game. Huh.
Nope.
6 bottles, each with a dropper and a cap on top of that dropper.
I guess each bottle has a specific cap that matches it.
Heck yeah. Oh, that's good. I'm glad they're doing okay. With effervescence. Also, my pal deck came in. Oh yeah, I saw. Nice. Let's see. Crimson hue upon label. And then this one is conspicuous X on the label. Okay, it could be this one or this one. But then drips fall with a hurried. Ugh. Okay, then that's there. Aerated with effervescence. The purple-green deck is full of grass and some ground type. And oh, okay, nice. Effervescence. This is effervescent, right? Exhales a curious vapor. Oh, this one goes here, so these are mixed up here. Also, it looks like there's nothing stopping you from filling your deck with lucky spells. Really? That doesn't sound right. Huh. This vapor, yes. Aerated with effervescence. I'm not sure about that one. Conspicuous X. Oh wait, this goes here. Okay. Crimson hue on the aerated effervescence exhales vapor. Yes. Drips hurriedly. This was a What am I missing?
I did it.
Oh, okay, there we
Good
go.
job.
Is anything going to happen?
Ooh.
The glass moved.
Let's take a closer look at that bookshelf.
I did it, guys.
This one's not really a book.
Looks more like a magazine.
But how's the deck play, Cosmic? Let's see, a small booklet found in a bookcase in a dream chamber. Caretakers Collective, quarterly journals, lists, and inquiries. Okay, that's a symbol. Understand. Billions locket, silver snake skull, his golden palm, mermaid's tongue. That looks like the buoy. That looks like the guy's hand. And Lillian Lucia is a witch from infamy from her ultimately end in the hand curse. Some may say that a locket protects from curses, others suggest it absorbs them, embedding their power. This embodied skull of a mysterious silkworm serpent, notably it has no eye sockets. Use the discretion, several high-quality fake circulation. His golden palm, the hand said to be able to touch ghosts. The mermaid's tongue, said to facilitate facilitate communication with she who lies beyond the veil. Requires a special key to operate. Both the key and the mermaid's tongue itself are rumored to be lost at sea. Okay.
A ghost rises before me.
I can't see anything important.
Good, because I'm tired.
I worry if I slept in that thing, I'd get transformed into a monster or something.
I worry that sleeping at a 45-degree angle would be bad for my back.
You are old.
It's a weird metal helmet.
It is the dream helmet.
Of course it is.
Uh-huh. Okay, it has the same tag. It has the same symbol on that bottle with the tentacle thing. A piece of equipment. A large base funnel is attached to the pair of the goggles. Curious, the goggles are fully opaque. You can't see anything while you're wearing them. Does he put the squid thing on top of here and then it sucks dreams? Ah, right there.
Don't trip on that wire, Sally.
Wasn't gonna.
The caretaker's journal.
What is this, anyway?
It is what it says it is, a quarterly journal of listings and inquiries.
I noticed the prices are listed as ounces, and that's gold, I'm pretty sure.
These numbers are merely a way to ascribe a universal value. Most transactions take the form of a trade, exchanging items of equivalent worth.
Oh, wait, so are these things that people have and they want to sell? Or is it stuff people want to buy?
Both.
What about that last one? The mermaid's tongue.
Likely the most contentious item ever to be listed in the journal. Desperately coveted by those who believe, and disdained by those who don't.
Those who believe what?
That such a thing could even exist.
Okay.
Okay, I'll bite. What's a hex bottle?
It is a glass container with a hex inside.
A hex like a magic spell?
I've been forthcoming thus far. Unusually so for a man of my nature. However, certain things I shall be keeping to myself, especially if it has no bearing on your investigation.
What if we can prove it's got something to do with the murder, or the crime scene?
Ah, well then you'd have forced my hand, wouldn't you?
Where do you get this from?
It is on loan from Miss Silkmoth.
So it's for some kind of magic trick.
I thought it was a crystal ball, like a fortune teller would use.
Indeed, it is a divining orb, of a sort. However, I am not using it to see into the future, for such a pursuit is not but folly and nonsense.
Has batteries.
Right, but I'm sure whatever you're using it for is totally rational and sensible.
Do not question the orb.
I'm always telling him that.
You have to ponder the orb.
How come the goggles are blacked out?
It is a weighted sleeping mask.
To induce REM sleep?
Correct.
What's REM sleep?
That's the kind of sleep where you dream.
Aha. So what's the big funnel on top?
It is an energy filter.
So it filters the dreams as they come out of your head?
The opposite.
It filters the dreams on their way into your head?
Correct.
Oh yeah, dreams are transmissions from another dimension. I forgot.
But what's the point of filtering them? What does it do?
To study the transmission, it is first necessary to change the format of the energy signature.
Oh, like when you change a WAV to an MP3.
This is a syntax with which I am not familiar.
Okay. Her painting.
I believe this to be a depiction of a being known as the Mermaid. However, I've nothing to compare it with, as it's the only depiction I know of.
It doesn't look much like a mermaid.
It doesn't look much like anything, really. Except for the fact it's got a face. At least, I think that's a face.
Stories alluding to such a being were the reason I traveled to Silkworm in the first place. However, I was disappointed to discover that nobody in town seemed to know what I was talking about. It seems to be a secret held by only a very select few.
Okay.
As good as they were, it was not Miss Silkmoth's politics that interested me. Rather, I was interested in the base mindset they were a symptom of. In particular, her ruminations upon the great unknowns of life and death. There are clues to it, right here. Look at the choice of words. Unfathomable, inconceivable. And on the reverse, you need only look at the chosen subject matter for her newest work.
It's a Grim Reaper.
Okay.
A bit of light reading,
It's a book about a hex.
So I see. A charming pulp adventure by the looks of it.
Is it the same kind of hex that's in your hex bottle?
Let's see. No, they're quite different. The hex referred to here is merely an abstract form of curse that manifests, for the most part...
Sorry, did you just read the entire book?
Of course not. Just chapters 1 through 5.
Speed reading. I guess I just gotta ask him about all of this stuff. I basically already did.
It's the cloth that Magnus used to cover the cauldron.
Why would he need to keep it covered?
Either to keep it away from prying eyes, or perhaps he concealed it for his own benefit.
How long has this been chained to the foredeck? Do you know?
Since the conception of the submarine, as far as I know. The conception of its current incarnation, I should say. The wider history of the vessel reaches back a good deal further, of course. It seems our collective fate hangs on the outcome of your investigation.
I guess.
This is a good thing. It is high time for a shifting of the tides.
What do you mean?
There are too many souls aboard this ship, many of them seeking things they shall not find.
Okay, I guess that's all we're gonna do here.
Locked.
Okay.
Sir, if you have a minute, I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is some...
Two detectives, one short, one tall. Tried and true.
Hey, I'm really not that much shorter than
But which of you is the funny one?
I'd say it goes back and forth.
You still haven't told us who you are.
The name's Worman. J.D. Worman.
He's an author.
Author, journalist, let's see, what else? Famous, successful, some kind of genius, even. Oh, sure, that's why I got myself trapped in the murder submarine.
I know who you are, Mr. Worman. I've read your book.
Oh, joy, your fans. Of all the places.
I never said I liked the book. Maybe I hated it.
There's no way you hated it. The arcs are too tight. Each chapter leads to the next, beginning, middle, end, and bang, not a line wasted.
Damn, he's right.
Okay.
So, Mr. Worman, you're a famous author.
That's what they tell me.
How did you end up on the submarine?
I came of my own volition.
Why?
I wanted somewhere quiet to work on my next novel. Minimal distractions. Not saying it's worked, but...
You're writing a sequel?
Trying to.
Hang on. A sequel to what?
Grimoire, are you not paying attention?
I believe it's this one.
There she is. Benefactor and burden both.
Sally, how did you know to bring the book with you?
Because Mr. Worman's local to the area. It says so right here. Hailing from a small fishing town named Silkworm-on-Sea, J.D. Worman moved to the big city to write his first novel.
My publisher wrote that. It's quite true, but she made it sound so saccharine.
So you're from the town, you moved away, and then you came back.
Now, see, you've gone too far in the other direction. That's too utilitarian.
I get going back to your hometown for peace and quiet, but then to end up on the submarine?
How did you even find out about it? Did you already know Mortuga?
Oh, I knew of him. He's a figure of some infamy, submarine included. In fact, it was good to finally put a face to the name after all those years.
Mortuga submarine.
So, how'd you like living on the Mortuga submarine?
I will say, as a writer, it's a boon to be aboard this thing. And the whole place is dripping with human narrative stories practically leaking out of the walls. It's also a lot noisier than I thought it'd be. I couldn't have guessed Mortuga would basically be running a bed and breakfast down here.
It was already busy when you arrived?
Mm-hmm. Before the arrival of Mariana Moon, Dirk and I were the last two to join the gang.
It's kind of surprising there was still a bunk room free at that point.
Well, I wouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth.
What's it like sharing a room with Dirk?
Oh, we get on like a house on fire, 2 peas in a pod, that's us.
And what about everyone else?
It's a fascinating little microcosm, utterly discordant and yet somehow harmonious. At least that's how it felt before the captain was murdered.
Okay. Night of the
Night
murder?
rolls around and I can't sleep, as usual. I say night. I'm referring to the indistinctive block of time we on the submarine have agreed to collectively refer to as night. Anyway, I'm wide awake, so I stay up to get some writing done. I don't want to deprive Dirk of his beauty sleep, so I took my typewriter out into the mess hall.
Was anyone else in there?
Godric came up a few minutes later. Brought some kind of busy work with him. So there we were, whiling away until I look up and see this woman. Mariana Moon, apparently. Good name. Probably fake, but good. She got straight to work trying to extract my entire life story, but then Mortuga shows up and we all go quiet. The guy looked miserable, and he passed straight through the room like a ghost. But before he leaves, he asks us to show Mariana around the submarine. I really didn't have the energy, so I made an excuse and left. I slept for barely an hour before a big jerk wakes me up. I'm not talking about Dirk. I mean, the submarine, it moved, tilted. Anyway, I tried to get back to sleep, but no. Now there's a scream. Dirk and I follow the sound all the way down the corridor. Symmetry's frozen in place in the doorway at the end. And behind her, Mortuga, dead, laying in front of some ancient stone cauldron. The lid of the thing flung open, like something had just burst out of it. The whole scene was otherworldly, like a painting. Then Madame Tadpole arrived, with just about everyone else trailing behind her.
Tadpole brought everyone with her, so she already knew about the murder.
From what I gather, she discovered the body and then left to go get everybody else. And you know, I really didn't want to get in her way, so I returned to my room to await further instruction.
Did you go back to sleep?
No, I couldn't. I went back to work. Figured I'd be better off keeping busy, you know.
Okay. So one person discovered, they left someone else in the room, then the Dirk and this guy went over, and then everyone else came back. Okay.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
It's going good, I think.
Awesome. Yeah. I'm Dirk, by the way. Who are you guys?
I'm Grimoire, and this is Sally.
Oh, cool. So you're the detectives?
Yeah, we're here to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga.
Oh, yeah. It's a major bummer, honestly. He was a pretty stand-up guy. I mean, you know, sure, kind of an oddball, but like in a good way, you know? I mean, he was
Dirk, you didn't tell us your surname.
Oh, right. Sorry. Dirk Dansom, actor. So,
He looks like
yeah,
Johnny
anyway,
Bravo.
Hi, and what can I do for you folks?
He's adorable. Can we keep him?
No, you forgot to feed him.
I would, yeah.
He does have the golden retriever kind of energy.
So, Dirk, you're an actor. What kind?
Oh, well, so for ages, I just did commercials, and then about a year ago, I finally got cast in a movie.
Nice. Anything I've seen?
Well, it's called Hex of the Helmsman. I played the helmsman.
Marcus Mordoom?
Oh, you've seen it?
No, but I read the book.
Oh man, the book is gnarly. I mean, I'm not usually one for reading, but I actually finished it. Yeah, the whole thing.
Congrats.
The author's a stand-up dude, too.
J.D. Worman. You know him?
Well, yeah, he's sitting right over there. You should go talk to him. Super friendly, loves meeting new people.
I bet.
Was your movie a success, Dirk?
Yeah, man, it's making megabucks.
Are you going to make a sequel?
Well, they want to move on that ASAP, but, we're not ready to start filming yet.
And what? You're taking your vacation on a submarine while you wait?
No, I'm just tagging along here with Worman. Yeah, he wanted to take a trip out here, and I figure, the more the merrier.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you make of the Mortuga submarine?
Man, this place is wild. It's like something out of a weird old book. Nobody back home is gonna believe any of it.
How do you like living here?
Honestly, mixed bag. So I love meeting all the weirdos that ended up down here. All kinds of people I'd normally never rub shoulders with, But man, is it dark. I mean, there's no sun, no day, no night. You barely even feel the time passing. Listen, if you're not careful, it'll get you. No, for real.
You seem to be holding out.
Ha, well, thanks. So far so good.
How long has it been?
Worman and I arrived a couple of weeks ago. We're the most recent arrivals, aside from Mariana.
It's lucky they still had this room free. You ended up with pretty nice living quarters.
I guess. I never really thought about it.
Dirk, you're basically just a passenger, am I right? You don't have a job here on the submarine?
Well, I set myself personal goals.
Like what?
Like, I was trying to find out everyone's birthday. I got Cynthia's, Grip's, Tadpole's. Oh man, that one took some doing. Yeah, she does not like to share personal info, let me tell you. Mortuga, though, brick wall. He would not give me the goods.
Okay.
I got woken up when the submarine did a weird kind of movement, like a sudden tilt. It woke Worman up too. So yeah, we were both sitting there, awake, not sure what's going on. At some point, I got curious what time it was, so I looked at my watch. But as I was looking at it, it freaked out. Or the hands moving all over, and like they were trying to point in all directions at once, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I didn't have any more time to think about it since then we heard this scream. Yeah, Worman and I left our room, went through the mess hall and towards the storeroom at the end. It was unlocked. Sim was standing in the doorway. Mortuga was on the floor, totally dead. I tried to help Sim, pull her away. Worman, though, he just stood there, staring. Didn't look away once. It was like he was trying to commit it to memory or something. Although, I don't think he noticed the person outside.
Sorry, what?
Outside the submarine. Yeah, I saw someone swim down past the window. I couldn't tell who it was, though.
Okay. What did you do next?
I wasn't sure what to do, to be honest. Luckily, Tadpole showed up a short while later, and she kind of took charge. Grip and Cynthia showed up next, then Mariana, then Zephyr. Tadpole wanted to know what had happened, but nobody had any answers for her. It was bad vibes all around. Sim and Cynthia left first, then Worman, then me and Mariana. We left around the same time. So, yeah, I went back to my room. Worman was there already. He'd gone straight back to work. And, that's all I got. Can I stop talking now?
Okay. Let's look around the room first.
It's some kind of doll.
Sally, no. It's a collectible action figure.
Same thing.
Alec Hexam, the helmsman. So this is the character he was being. Militia, Bone Top, and Devil of the Deep. Okay. Okay.
It's a huge iron dumbbell, made from nuts and bolts.
So, you gonna pick it up? Might be a clue.
I doubt it.
Big, blunt object like that could be a weapon. I'd say it looks pretty suspicious. Worth investigating.
I disagree.
He didn't want to touch it. Okay.
A bunch of discarded paper.
There's something typed on it.
Yeah, but I can barely make sense of it.
Kinda looks like an attempt at the first chapter of a story. It's a punching bag.
Looks like it's been recently punched. What? One good thing about living in a submarine: every window has an ocean view.
There's food lying around. Do they want rats? That's how you get rats.
Sally, it's a submarine. Either there are already rats, or there are no rats. It's a suitcase. Clothes are neatly folded inside.
It smells like men's aftershave. I'm getting bergamot, cedarwood, and notes of citrus.
You done sniffing the suitcase?
There's nothing else around here. Talk to Dirk again. I mean, this guy.
So, you've read it, Sally, but Grimoire hasn't?
Nope. What's it about?
I'd really rather not reduce it to a single sentence.
It's about a guy named Marcus Mordoom looking for something called the Devil of the Deep.
And does he find it?
I just think it'd be better if you took the time.
Yeah, kind of. It gets a little
The
abstract.
phone
towards
in the
end.
suit?
So what, it's just Marcus
okay.
Mordoom on a ship, and that's it?
We're talking about several themes carefully laid on top of each other.
It's also a love story. Marcus is in love with a woman named Belicia. She's his captain.
I don't see her on the cover.
Really, all the nuance is lost if we just...
No, she's there. Kinda. Like I said, it gets abstract.
I'll take your word for it.
If you'd like to read it, I have a spare copy you could...
Nah, that's okay. No time. Is that a tuxedo?
You never know when you might have to go to a fancy party.
What's this in the front pocket?
It's a cell phone. It's locked.
What do you mean it's locked? How can a phone be locked?
Drag the tiles into the correct slots. Yeah, but let's see here. This should go here. Then X. Uh-huh. No, that's not right. The bottom circle is on the C is too small. See? Then yeah, that's not right. This should be here. Yeah, this ain't. that's not right.
That's not it.
It's kind of like a crossword, but for shapes instead. There are 4 sets, and they all have a certain shape we need to match.
Okay. So then this should go here with the overhead. Nope, too small. Like that. And then if we could figure. Oh wait, that's figured out already. Okay, so these two I need to figure out, A and B. So let's see. I got the big and the bottom. Put this here. No wait, what am I doing? No, not there. Uh-huh. No, let's say that. Okay. Something's up here. What if... Ah, there we go.
There we go.
Nice. It's unlocked.
So now we can look at it?
W and W. Ah. Hydrate. I shall do that. Found in the pocket of a white tuxedo. Open. Okay, let's see here. Oh. Turns on, but if there's no signal and the battery could do with a charge. Welcome, Dirk. Polly, Agent Marcia? Oh, his agent. Big Reel 7. Daisy, Janelle, Lawyer, Woodrow, Foreman, Office, Mom. Yeah, the offer's still on the table. 50,000 for no multi-picture deal. Sci-fi laser explosions. It's gonna be a big call me. Let's see. Dirk from Jimmy B. Hey Dirk, it's me Jimmy. I'm a big fan. I have lots of ideas and movies could you do, and you can use them all for free, but please put me in the credits. Okay, yeah, that's a regular fan thing. Hey Danston, where are you run off to? Once they said you're working straight, what the fuck? Thanks for inviting me. It's just Steve admitted he emailed you again. This is a reminder that you are not free to take his offer. All good time. Okay. The characters and so fine. Just writing something? Okay. Outgoing. Okay. Okay. Look through everything on Dirk's cell phone.
It's Worman's typewriter.
What the? Silkworm Town Hall? You stole it? You have to the Silkworm on the Sea Town Hall, a gesture of unity and government.
There's something strange about this typewriter.
Didn't you notice the weird mechanism on the back?
Okay, another minigame. Wait, what?
That's not it.
There's 6 different things we can rotate, the 3 outer rings and the 3 inner dials. The solution's something to do with how they all relate to each other.
This is gonna be tricky.
I guess that's wrong.
The outer rings have little
So, we are rotating a
The 3 inner dials and 3 outer rings. Okay. So put that there. Let's see. Huh.
nothing.
We're looking for a set of 5 rotated shapes. They'll look a certain way if you combine them all together. The diagram at the bottom shows the combined shape that we're trying to fit into the sequence.
This one looks tricky to me. Here. Uh-huh. I'm trying to make this shape. So if I need this, that there. Aha.
Nothing.
We're looking for a set of... The diagram at the bottom shows the combined shape that we're trying to...
I put the 3 outer rings into the corner arrangement. correct arrangement. But it's like, what's the correct arrangement? I don't get it. It's hurting my brain.
We're looking for a set of 5 rotated shapes. They'll look a certain way if you combine them all together. The diagram at the bottom shows the combined shape that we're trying to fit.
Oh, it's a clock, I believe. So it's going this way. I need the solid color here. Okay. Need solid circle this way.
Nothing.
We're looking. The diagram at the bottom shows the.
I think I'm on the right track. Oh wait, no, it has to be this way. Or does it have to be at the top and the full at the bottom? And then the square pointing down this way.
Nothing.
We're looking for a diagram at the bottom shows the combined shape that we're trying to.
Nothing.
We're looking for the diagram at the bottom shows. We're looking for a diagram at the bottom shows the combined shape that.
I'm back in the right place.
And what have you typed on that page?
I'm taking another swing at a story outline for my next book.
I can't make it out. It's some kind of weird grid.
Cross-writing. Look it up. People used to do it all the time.
What about these brass panels on the back?
This one's my father's emblem, Mayor Dusk. That's why it looks like a D. And this is the governor's emblem, Governor Fellow. So that one's an F. Great pull quotes. That's some strong marketing for a small-town theater.
Did you ever see the show?
Yeah, I did, as part of my old newspaper job.
Why is it called Lady of the Looking Glass?
The central trick was Symmetry talking to herself in a mirror, only sometimes the reflection didn't move with her.
How did she do it?
My guess is the mirror can switch between being reflective and being see-through glass. You know, looking through to a second Symmetry on the other side.
An identical twin, maybe?
Probably just a very good dummy.
Action figure.
I noticed on the back of the box it says, Series 2 coming soon. Look out for Hex of the Helmsman 2, only in theaters. Kinda presumptuous, isn't it? Considering you haven't even written the book yet.
Thank you. That's what I said. I raised a fuss about it at the time. My objections fell on deaf ears, as usual.
Why are they so keen to make a second movie, anyway?
What else? Money.
Okay.
It's a strong image. the ancient cauldron opened for the very first time.
It can't be the very first time. Someone must have opened it before.
Semantics.
So, what do you think was inside?
Does it matter?
I'm pretty sure it does. It might explain how or why Mortuga died.
True. The murder weapon, maybe?
Like a knife?
Sure, why not? It would explain the scratches on the inside, after all.
I guess.
Oh, I can't stand these things. A procrastinator's worst nightmare. It's why I use the old typewriter. No distractions.
Does Dirk spend a lot of time on his cell phone?
Not in here. He goes up on deck to do it.
Why?
Who knows? It's not my business.
Okay.
I see you met Dirk.
How do you know him?
He's the actor they found who played the lead in the adaptation of my book.
Did you not get a say in that?
Oh no, that's several notches above my pay grade. It's all decided by the executives over at Wit and Whimsy. Sure, they keep me around as consultant, but I found that to be a pretty hollow title.
Do you think he's a good actor, at least?
Dirk? He was a good fit for the kind of film they ended up making.
Yeah.
How's that?
So, how come you two traveled to the submarine together?
I traveled to the submarine. Dirk's just taken to following me around for some reason.
Maybe he just wants to be your friend.
He likes it, bro.
He's got plenty of friends back
Yeah,
home. I don't understand what his deal is, but I already have a headache, so I'm just not gonna worry about it.
What did he say he was? A dream doctor?
Great. Good for him.
He's researching spirit energy, I think.
Lovely. More power to him.
And he was the first person to join Mortuga's submarine, because they knew each other from before.
Wonderful. Wait, really? Huh. Zephyr's not from Silkworm, though, is he?
I don't think so.
Interesting. Well, thanks a lot. Now I have yet another thing to think about.
Have fun.
Cuts quite a figure, doesn't he? Like something from myth. He was real, of course. Flesh and blood.
I imagine you must have been curious to meet him.
As anyone would be.
Yes.
Did you get to know him at all?
It's funny. Going in, I'd heard he was, the strong and silent type. But I didn't find that to be the case.
So he was friendly with you?
In his own way. The day I first arrived, he invited me into his cabin, just to talk, apparently.
What did you talk about?
He asked me about my home life, my family, my father.
Not to be rude, but why would Mortuga care about any of that?
To this day, I'm not quite sure. I think maybe he was after some kind of information about the outside world, and thought I might be a good source.
This is yours, Dirk?
We literally found it in the pocket of your tuxedo.
How'd you know for sure it's my tuxedo?
Dirk, show me one other living soul on this submarine that could even conceivably own a tuxedo.
I am officially living the dream. How many people can say they're an action figure?
I'll admit it. I'm jealous.
You carry this thing around everywhere you go, Dirk.
Of course, but I'm super duper careful to keep it in mint condition.
Mint condition? I really wouldn't say.
Yeah, they told me if I leave it in the box, it'll be worth way more in the future.
Yeah, do you have the whole set? Looks like there are 2 other figures in the series.
Oh no, they only gave me this one. My co-star Julie has the other 2. Whoa, this is a first edition. Yeah, whose is this?
It's mine.
You gonna get Wormo to sign it?
No, I hadn't planned on it.
He'd do it if you asked. I bet he'd even do a little doodle on the inside cover.
Okay, maybe I do want that.
I assume you've read it, Dirk?
Of course, dude. First thing I did when I landed the part in the movie.
What did you think?
Loved it. I never thought about the sea so much in my whole life. It's almost like the ocean in the book. It represents something bigger,
Okay. I guess that's all I'm gonna get out of here. Child's room?
An eerie painting of a girl standing in the woods. It is just a painting, right?
Sure. Maybe. No. Maybe.
A page ripped out of a newspaper.
Huh. Lady of the Looking Glass enchants audience. Talking to a guy in a head. Catch of the day. Mysterious sea serpent hauled onto shore. I can't read all that. Huh. Guy in the head. That looks like the looking glass that was in that guy's office. The authentic. Oh, okay. Storm catches the day, mysterious. 3 a.m. the witching hour, and the moon is nearest. No worm, a body, a creature, and clothes. Okay. A clue? Possibly. This does not seem right. Right. Serpent it is then. Oh, okay.
It's a magic vanishing cabinet.
I think it's just a wardrobe. Let's take a look inside. Oh, it's empty.
Vanished.
Did that thing just blink at me?
It's a seahorse rocking horse. Oh, can I ride it?
Oh, it blinked.
I don't know.
I knew
Are
I
you
wasn't
a
crazy.
small Victorian child?
Oh, I saw it again.
Yes.
Yes.
A walking stick, standing up by itself.
I think it's part of an illusion.
What illusion?
Invisible man, maybe?
I don't see it. It's a wooden chest.
What's all this stuff on the top?
Okay. Let's see. Next to the cards, the 4 glass lens into the correct arrangement.
Nope.
First things first, we need to make sense of that clue written on the box.
Right. Surely it's the key to knowing where to put everything else.
Jennifer and Margaret gaze jealously at Patricia, whose doll is neither too large nor too small. Huh. So... like this? Gazing in her direction.
That's not it.
So, the 6 cards can be put in pairs to make 3 images of the same girl, and then the glass lenses change and warp those images.
Jennifer and Margaret gaze jealously at Patricia, whose dolls neither. Okay.
That's the one.
Aha, okay. Just had to rearrange a bit.
Good job.
It opened.
What's in there?
Glass eyeball. It's found in the child's room. It smells musty and unpleasant. Has some sort of slot in the back?
An eerie painting of a girl? It is just a painting.
Sure, maybe. No, maybe. It's a seahorse rocking horse. Oh, can I ride it?
I don't know. Are you a small Victorian child?
Yes.
I love that.
It's a model submarine.
I think it's a doll's house.
The lamp fell over.
Wow, you really are a detective.
An old-fashioned
Currently being used as a magician.
Okay, I guess that's all we're gonna see here. Oh,
Hello?
Go solve the crime!
We're doing it.
Did you talk to Sim yet?
Sim?
Sim! Symmetry!
Where is she?
She'll be in the room nearest the ENvtuber.
The child's room? The one with that weird painting? We checked in there.
Yeah, no, there's no weird painting in that room. Just a weird girl.
oh.
Tell her to knock it off and start taking this seriously.
I knew it.
It was blinking at us.
Alas, I am outwitted. My paltry facade undone.
I mean, yeah, I could see you blinking.
We could hear you breathing a little bit too. Sorry.
Bound are we by limitation of the flesh.
Your symmetry, is that right?
Symmetry silk moth, illusionist. And you? Are you not detectives both, in service to the captain?
Pretty much, yeah.
And should thou find me guilty, what punishment awaits?
We don't really plan that far ahead, to be honest.
Will we find you guilty?
My heart is burdened heavy, true, but not from murderer's guilt.
Okay, glad to hear it.
Technically, she just said she isn't feeling guilty. She didn't say she wasn't guilty.
Okay, how about yourself? What's up?
So you're an illusionist. What kind of tricks do you do?
My magic act is theatre-born and played upon a stage.
Oh, like with big props? Smoke and mirrors kind of stuff?
Smoke and mirror, crate and cage, doors and doubles both.
How long have you been doing it?
Since approximate 12. I'm now approximate 18.
Approximate?
My sum of years I cannot say. Time hath kept no count.
Oh, okay.
Do you only do big stage magic? You don't, by any chance, do any close-up stuff?
Grimoire, she's not here to perform for you.
Cast thine eyes upon this card. On its back an image clear, a duck or rabbit's form. Think hard and choose with steady mind, and I'll predict the course of fate.
Think of it up.
Okay, I'm thinking about it.
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical illusion. There'll be a drawing that looks like a duck or a rabbit, depending on how you interpret it. What does it say?
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical illusion. There'll be a drawing.
Okay, I get it. Very good. Well done.
It just says everything she was saying.
Is this your bedroom?
My chamber shared with Cynthia Fair. Take a left down the hall.
Oh, so this room is, what exactly?
My place of toil.
What are you toiling on?
Many a thing, all a manner of things.
Keeping busy, huh?
I must remain of some use, lest I should become useless.
What would happen then?
Surely I'll be tossed into the sea, where I will promptly perish.
Uh,
Thereupon my listless form becomes a meal for a passing sea turtle.
Symmetry.
But oh, the turtle finds me scant sustenance, and he too will perish, and we'll both be dead forever and ever.
Symmetry!
Oh, she's cute.
Scene opens. Submarine interior. Symmetry lies awake in bed.
We're really doing it like this.
She is restless, wrought with guilt.
Guilt about what?
A sudden movement of the submarine wakes Cynthia. Cynthia, noticing Symmetry. Oh, you were already awake. What is wrong? The two young women briefly talk to one another.
Not gonna give us that bit?
Cynthia, getting up. Oh, I must go and inspect the control room. Exit Cynthia. Symmetry lays in bed a little longer. Symmetry, getting up. Oh, I must return to the Illusion Theatre. I cannot bear it.
Return?
The Illusion Theatre. The door is already open. Symmetry sees Captain Mortuga laying dead on the ground. She screams. She also sees a large face passing by the window.
What? A face outside the submarine.
Enter Dansum and Worman. Dansum. Oh, my dude, this is crazy. Worman says nothing. Enter Madame Tadpole. In her wake, Mr. Grip, Cynthia, and Mariana. And after a short while, Dr. Zephyr. Madame Tadpole taking charge. Oh, which one of you is the murderer? Tell me now so that ye may be punished appropriately.
I'm sure that's exactly what she said.
Exit Cynthia and Symmetry.
It
Cynthia,
sounds like
visibly
Symmetry
nervous.
found her
Oh, but who
first.
will become captain now?
It was after the jerk. They didn't panic, but she just went back. Said she went back to the thing. So she saw the guy before he was murdered?
Symmetry, pondering. Oh, do you think Mortuga wrote a will?
Not a bad question.
The two young women attempt to enter the captain's cabin, but the door is locked. They decide to visit the control room instead. Cynthia is now moving with urgency, and Symmetry is lagging behind. Cynthia emerges from the control room. She is holding several sheets of paper and the captain's logbook. Cynthia goes down the ladder. Symmetry follows behind. Outside Worman's bunk room, Symmetry noticing a piece of paper on the ground. Oh, surely this was dropped by Worman, as it is from his typewriter. I shall return it to whence it came. She places the paper back into the typewriter. Symmetry returns to her bedroom.
Didn't even look at it?
Care to explain what this is?
Nay,
Do you know what it is?
I.
I'm not sure if that was a pun or not.
Where'd you find it?
In the parlor, on the floor.
So someone dropped it?
So it would seem.
Hmm.
Oh, my fog ball.
Your fog ball?
As carved and crafted.
You made it? What for?
Well, thou mayst use it to speak with Gregory.
Sorry, Gregory? We never met a Gregory.
You wouldn't have. He lives inside the ball.
Oh.
And he's my uncle.
Oh.
And he's dead.
Oh.
And fictitious.
Oh.
What's fictitious? What does fictitious mean?
It's so heavy. I can't imagine lugging this around everywhere.
Worman likes writing on it, I guess. And supposedly that's the whole reason he's here? To write his next book?
I think it's just as likely to be the exact opposite. That he's here because he doesn't want to write that book. That he's here to hide from it.
Sim, look. It's you.
Oh, long faded yesteryear. I'm shocked you knew that she was me.
Yeah, I'm not sure you're old enough to say yesteryear in any context.
From the review, it sounds like your old
so
magic
it's
show was pretty good.
Fake.
I filled the
fiction.
house up every night.
So why'd you give it up?
There were other things I wished to learn. Things not found upon that stage. The fate awaiting guilty hearts once they are condemned.
What? You get turned into a weird little wooden goblin head?
Nay, bound in chains upon the deck and pulled along beside the ship.
Oh, jeez.
She's not serious. I don't think.
You drew this, Sim?
I did.
And you hung it up on the wall? In the Illusion Theater?
I fully meant to take it down, but never had the chance.
What is it exactly?
Imprudent plans gone swift astray.
Plans for a new magic act?
Why'd you hang it upside down?
Upside down?
Yeah, I thought maybe it was part of some kind of trick or an illusion.
I didn't hang it upside down. I hung it right side up.
Really?
Okay. Huh. That's a clue.
What's this?
How should I know?
It was hung up on the wall in the Illusion Theater.
So?
So, we
thought maybe you were the stargazing girl.
I am Symmetry Silkmoth.
Yeah, I know. I'm not contesting that. Never mind.
Heh.
What is it?
I do not know and dare not guess.
Ah, come on. One little guess.
It's not my place to muse upon the things in Chamber Dream.
It's from the Dream Chamber?
Oh, she just spilled.
Lillian's locket.
Looks familiar,
Huh.
don't you think?
I didn't know it had a name. Kindly close the book. I have no desire to look upon it longer.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
That face!
You know what it is?
Mine
It's
eye
Gregory.
but chanced upon it. Nothing more.
It is Gregory.
Hey, Sim, do you know anything about this?
Speaketh soft.
Okay? Do you know anything about this?
Nay.
Okay.
This cauldron to Mortuga held deep worth, it seemed to me. When speaking of its somber form, his words were most severe.
What did he say about it?
Lay not thy hand upon its lid, lest thou be bound to ceaseless sorrow.
Is that a direct quote?
Eh.
Oh, the
Do
dream
you know how
helmet.
Zephyr's dream helmet works?
His secrets are his own to keep.
Okay, but just for the record, you do know his secrets.
Oh,
I am bound to share them not.
okay.
I find it hard to look away. Her flicker flame doth draw me in, and I am merest moth.
What is it? Some kind of monster from the bottom of the ocean?
No, not of the sea. She's of an even darker place.
Okay.
An actor or a mage in guise who sways men's souls with artful feigned truth.
You, think Dirk might be swaying our souls?
Fret not, as dwell he in this deep sea womb, his strength's divorced from skyward source.
Skyward source?
The sun, I'm guessing. How do you know he likes the sun so much?
Alone he's oft espied, atop our ship, and stood enrobed in warmer light.
Dirk goes up on deck a lot, huh?
By himself, I wonder.
Dirk Dansum, number 8, the shiny penny.
The shiny penny. He's, capitalist
greed?
Wait, do we do that again?
Actor,
You,
Fret
Sky?
The sun. How do you know he
alone,
Dirk goes
by
up-
himself?
Dirk
Capitalist.
Oh, okay. It won't let me do it again. This will go here. Whoa! She has a long neck.
Hey, it's me, Madam Tadpole. Yep,
Oh, she has
that's
a
my
hot
name.
voice, though.
First question. Go.
Are you a mermaid, or what's the deal?
Great question. Half mermaid. The top half, obviously. From the waist up, all mermaid. And as you can see, I have the legs of an ordinary human woman.
An ordinary human woman?
Who happens to be an Olympic-level swimmer. Second question. Go.
She said them thighs are too thick to be ordinary.
So, Madam Tadpole, you're a professional swimmer? Or a professional mermaid?
I'm not a professional anything, not anymore. I'm done with all that.
Do you have gills?
Nope, it's a tattoo. Sorry to disappoint.
It's cool. Why'd you get it?
I've always been real good at holding my breath underwater, like scary good. The other kids used to call me Fish Girl.
Ah, kids can be mean.
I'd say they had it right.
How come you're here on the submarine?
Okay, so I like to go diving. In the sea, deep.
Oh, like with an oxygen tank and a mask?
No. I don't use any of that stuff. Anyway, so one time I went too deep. I wasn't going to come back up. I was pretty much done for. Somehow Magnus found me, pulled me into a submarine, and brought me back. I owe him my life.
Wait, so are you from Silkworm? Were you living in the town?
Nope, I'm from far away.
Then how come you were diving into this bit of ocean?
Oh, well, yeah, I was visiting the town. For work.
What kind of work?
Performance art. Kinda. Like I said, I'm done with all that.
So, Mortuga saved you from drowning, and you just decided to stay?
It's where I belong. The ocean. I had my fill of living on land. I've got no interest in going back.
Looks like you made yourself pretty comfortable down here.
Magnus offered me one of the bunk rooms, but I turned him down. And yeah, over time I turned the airlock into a nice little home for myself.
Where did you get all this stuff? The mirrors, the bottles.
Shipwrecks, shipping containers, you name it. If it falls into the ocean, I consider it fair game.
You go swimming out in the actual ocean?
Of course.
Isn't it cold? And what about the water pressure?
What about him? That's for other people to worry about.
Okay.
So, how do you get out into the sea? Or do you just go from up on deck?
See that hole in the middle of the room? Leads down into a big old water tank with a door that leads outside. I go out into the ocean every single day.
Jeez, I'm impressed.
Like I said, this is where I belong.
How long have you been living here?
I stopped worrying about times and dates. It doesn't mean much down here. But I know I arrived after Sim and before Dirk.
Do you get on with the other suspects?
Oh, sure. It's a nice group. I was closest with Magnus, though. He was one of a kind.
Night of the murder?
I remember the sub did a weird kind of tilt. Don't know what it was, but anyway, it woke me up. So yeah, I'm trying to go back to sleep, but I can't because now there's all these footsteps outside my room. I get up and check outside. Nothing. So I check the bilge.
Was anyone in there?
No, but something's dripping into the water. I get a closer look, and it's blood coming through the drain that connects to the room above. So I head up there to check. The door's locked. I open it up.
You unlocked it? How?
By turning the wheel. So, okay, I guess it's not really locked. More like shit.
Could anyone turn that wheel?
Probably not. It takes some upper body strength. I go inside, and that's when I find him. Dead. Killed, looks like. I get angry. I'm out for revenge. I gotta find the guy who did it. So I run to the mess hall. Nobody. Climb up to the parlor. Nobody. Then I notice the hatch up to the foredeck was left open. Someone's making an escape, I think. Cowardly. I go up on deck. Nobody. I look across to the aft deck.
Let me guess. Nobody.
Nah, there was a demon. Yep. Glowing eyes, single horn coming out the head, like an antler, kind of.
Was it a person?
I don't know, maybe. It was dark. I could only really make out the eyes, and it wasn't looking at me. It was looking out to the side, at the ocean, I guess. Then it starts talking.
What did it say?
No idea. Alien language.
What?
Okay, even I'm making notes now. This is the best statement we ever got.
Oh yeah, there was this big green light. Not sure where it was coming from, though. It can't be anything good, I figure. Better put a stop to it. So I took one of the oars off the old rowing boat and threw it. Hard. Direct hit. Its head came off, pretty sure. I saw it fall into the ocean.
Suspect vanquishes demon with improvised javelin.
After that, the green glow went away, so now it's too dark to see anything. I want to be sure, so I jump off the side and swim over to the aft deck. But nope, nothing. Then I dive down past the back of the sub to take a look around.
Did you see anyone?
No. No. How should I put this? I'm pretty sure I was being watched. Like I could feel something was out there with me. I don't know. Sorry.
Did you ever find the head of the demon or whatever it was? You said it fell into the ocean.
Oh yeah, I did actually. It was right there, floating in the water. Turns out it was this leather mask kind of thing.
A mask?
Like a full head mask, you know, kind of like a balaclava.
Do you still have it?
Nope. I took it back inside the submarine, left it right here in the airlock, and, it's gone. I think it got stolen.
That's, disappointing.
Tadpole, you didn't finish your statement.
Right. I left the airlock, told Cynthia to gather up the others and come up to the storeroom. Zephyr was in the mess hall. I told him to come too. So I go to the storeroom. Dirk's there with Werman and Sim. Everyone else shows up shortly after.
So, you all gathered at the crime scene. What happened?
Nobody wanted to admit to murder, so it was a bit of a stalemate. Most of the others made excuses and scurried off. Zephyr, Grip, and I stayed behind. I guess we were the ones who knew Magnus best. That's it. Story's over. Get out of here.
What? Did it look like this?
Magnus wouldn't bring this inside the submarine, but he didn't seem to want to get rid of it either.
So it must have some kind of purpose.
We already know what it does. We saw it on the way in. It shines a big green light so you know where to go to find the submarine.
Where did you find that?
Yeah, it was in Sim's.
Oh, we just found it lying around in a corridor. What is it?
It's Magnus's key. It unlocks his cabin.
Really?
Yeah, you just gotta push the iris, and the key pops out the back, see?
Oh.
It feels kind of violent.
So, you need this to lock or unlock the captain's cabin.
Uh-huh. Magnus only locked that door on rare occasions, but whenever he did, he used this key.
And, the cabin is...
Down the hall from the parlor, at the very back of the submarine. All I can say for sure is that at one time, this cauldron spent several years underwater. Not just underwater, but in the ocean. I can tell by the growth of the barnacles and algae.
There's no growth on the inside, though. Or on the lid.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Any idea what Zephyr's keeping in this bottle?
Whatever it is, he dumps it into the ocean every single night.
What? What do you mean?
Every evening, he comes by the airlock and empties the bottle into the water tank below.
And the water tank leads out into the ocean.
Yeah, and then each morning he comes by with the empty bottle and fills it back up again.
Why? What's he doing?
I've never managed to work it out. I'm pretty sure Magnus kept this in the storeroom.
He had it covering the cauldron, I guess?
It seems likely.
Just to protect it from dust?
Or maybe he was specifically keeping it hidden.
This was on the floor of the crime scene. Do you know what it is?
Poison, maybe?
We don't know that. We don't know what it is.
Doesn't make any sense for it to be poisoned. Magnus was killed with a blade, something sharp.
Right, but there wasn't anything like that at the crime scene.
Well, then it must be somewhere else.
What?
I feel like I know what this is.
The thing in the painting. You've seen it?
Not seen it. More like felt it. I'm pretty sure it's out there. Maybe even right now.
Should we be worried about this?
That's up to you. I saw posters just like this up on the walls in Fortuna Hall.
You went to see Symmetry's show?
No, by the time I came through the town, she'd already left.
But her posters were still up.
Yeah, the owner was scrambling to find something new. I don't think she wanted to admit she'd lost her star act.
The theater owner, that's, Baroness Fortuna?
That's her.
And did she ever find a new show?
No. It didn't work out.
Okay.
Sally, how do you feel about swimming?
Nope, not happening.
There's a treasure
It's
chest.
a treasure chest. We can't reach it while it's underwater.
What a tease.
That's a big mirror.
It's the kind of mirror you'd walk through to get to Mirror World.
You've been to Mirror World? What's it like?
On reflection, it's not that great.
Yeah. It's a diving helmet. One of those old, heavy ones.
You think it's a safe?
Nah, looks pretty dangerous.
A safe.
Oh.
Oh.
That's not it.
There are 9 dials placed around the diving helmet, and each one can be set to one of 4 different angles.
Oh, how am I supposed to know?
I guess that's wrong.
The dials are specifically the pipes attached to one of the 4 quadrants of each dial, each of which is bearing a symbol.
Nothing.
Basically, the pipes connect some symbols to other symbols.
Right. We just need to rotate the dials so all the connected symbols match.
This is gonna take a while. I'll come back later. I just want to meet the characters right now.
It's a ladder.
I imagine it's
Oh.
or, you know, you could use it to display your collection of rusty jewelry. It's a collection of small mirrors.
You know, it might be fun to start a mirror collection. I could really see myself doing that.
Shut up.
Old glass bottles.
Looks like they've all been salvaged from the ocean.
Hey, this one has a message inside.
First in the cauldron. Huh? Cauldron. A small room within the bowels of the ship. His lifeless body lies in the shadow of an ancient stone cauldron. The cauldron's heavy iron lid, never been unlocked, is opened? Why is this in the bottle? All his strength, he ultimately proved powerless against the lure of the unknown. On this morning, the cauldron had been unlocked, and on this morning, it's wide open. Why is it that? A prophecy bottle.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I think there's someone in that basket.
Hello.
What on earth are you doing?
Aha! Customers! Come in, and welcome to Mr. Grip's Emporium.
Wait, what?
I guess he's Mr. Grip.
What's that? You'd like a succinct yet exhaustive rundown of our operational philosophy?
I don't think I said that.
Here at Mr. Grip's, we plot the unplottable, chart the unchartable, and measure the unmeasurable. No sea too vast, no night too dark, no fog too thick. With the right contraption in your pocket, even the great unknown may be quantified and calculated. So fret not, noble navigator, as we stock all the essentials.
Oh, I can buy things from him? What do I need these things
I'm
for?
sorry,
I don't want it.
I'm afraid...
I know! I'm not trying to...
Apologies, you can't afford that one.
Mr. Grip, we need to talk to you.
Oh.
Why didn't you say so? Now,
Okay.
what is it you wanted to know?
Can I get your full name?
Godric Grip of Mr. Grip's Emporium.
And that's this little shop you run down here in the engine room, for some reason.
This is merely the newest branch. The flagship site is back in Circuum-on-Sea.
Yeah, we saw it. It's all boarded up.
Yes, well, I can't make a living selling compasses to the ghosts in a ghost town, can I?
So that's what you do? Sell compasses? Seems kinda niche.
We buy, sell, and service all manner of nautical navigation equipment. What's that? Ah, yes, we also provide cartographic consultation. We'll analyze and decipher any map, all for a low, low fee. Some maps may be invalid, fee to be decided on a case-by-case basis.
Sorry, did you just talk to your stick?
You mean Cornelius Kane?
And he's given it a name. Great.
Don't ask any follow-up questions. Maybe he'll let us move on. How'd you wind up here?
I crashed my hot air balloon into the ocean. Whole thing came down. Dreadful. And of course, I've never been a swimmer, don't have the upper body strength.
How'd you crash your balloon?
A rather spirited disagreement with a flock of migratory pelicans led to an abrupt
Sure, okay. And the actual reason?
storm.
There we go.
Wait, so you're an aeronaut? I thought you were a shopkeeper.
Yes, well, you're quite right, of course. But I'd been inspired to leave my shop behind and head out on a journey of discovery into the great unknown. That was the plan, at least. As you can see, I didn't make it very far at all.
So there's a storm, the balloon crashes, you fall into the ocean. Then what?
Enter Captain Mortuga. He finds me adrift, fishes me out of the water, and promptly places me here.
In the engine room? Was every other room taken?
On the contrary, only Mortuga and Zephyr were living here when I arrived, so I rather had the run of the place. Cornelius and I just agreed this would be the best place to set up shop, as it were.
Why did you set up your shop again? You just said you'd been inspired to leave it behind.
I had to make myself useful somehow, didn't I?
Okay. Let's see. Night of the murder. Let's see where you've been.
See. I'd taken Cornelius up to the mess hall. Poor fellow needed a little repair work, you see.
Were you alone up there? Aside from Cornelius, I mean.
No, Werman was there, working away on his typewriter. Then, all of a sudden, somebody new came down the ladder. A woman by the name of Mariana Moon. Werman and I conversed with her for a few minutes before Mortuga himself entered the room. He passed through towards the child's room and the storeroom, but before he left, he asked us to provide Mariana with a tour of the submarine. Werman feigned a sudden fatigue and slithered off back to his room, leaving me as the solitary tour guide.
You do kinda look like a tour guide, to be honest.
Yes, well, I won't bore you with a blow-by-blow. I'm sure Mariana will cover that in her statement. Suffice it to say, we ended up in the bilge at the very back of the submarine. And there we were, standing in the dark, when all of a sudden, a voice echoed down from above.
Mortuga's voice?
No, a young woman's, possibly two different women. The voices were followed by the sound of a blade, and finally a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sounds like a murder to me.
What did Mariana make of all this?
Well, apparently satisfied by our impromptu eavesdropping session, she made her farewells and left.
You didn't go with her?
No, I stayed a little longer.
Did you hear any other weird noises?
I did. First, the sound of the storeroom door wrenching open and then closing again. Secondly, some kind of short, heavy scrape, mechanical. And finally, a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sorry, again?
How many murders were there?
I didn't really know what to do with myself after that, but an unexpected lurch of the submarine caused me to very nearly topple over into the bilge water. So I decided to take my leave and return to the safety of my engine room.
You didn't want to go upstairs and see what was going on?
I certainly thought about it. Ultimately, I think it came down to cowardice on my part.
You didn't want to run into the murderer.
So, Let's see. I was sat there, feeling rather pathetic, when Cynthia appeared in my doorway.
What did she want?
Well, she had a compass she wanted me to fix. I agreed to take a look at it for her. But that wasn't the end of it. She then told me she'd been asked to bring me upstairs, along with everyone else. And so, after fetching Mariana from next door, the three of us went up to the storeroom. I saw Mortuga's body laying on the floor, saw the cut across his neck. The cowardice I'd felt before, compounded. The tadpole spoke to the room. She wanted a confession, or even just an explanation. It goes without saying that nobody was willing to offer one. Really, that's the end of it. After that, several things happened very quickly. Cynthia became captain, decided to bring in a detective. You two arrived, and here we are.
Okay.
Good heavens.
Something catch your eye?
Rumored to be lost at sea requires a special key. Is that right?
The mermaid's tongue? Do you know anything about it?
No, can't say I do. Based on this, I wonder if it may not even be real. After all, there isn't even a photograph. That's just a drawing.
Do you think I could use the key on the wooden buoy?
Wonderful, isn't it? Cornelius thinks it might be his great-grandmother. For all I know, he may be right.
It belonged to Mortuga, I assume?
Yes, and to me it sits right alongside that iron bell in his office and that stone cauldron in the storeroom. Together, they form Mortuga's collection of inexplicably cursed-looking nautical artifacts.
Maybe they do form a set. So what's the deal with this cauldron?
I've no idea.
Really? I figured you've been here a while. Surely Mortuga would have mentioned it?
He never did. Seems like he was keeping it secret.
From who?
From everyone.
Why would it need to be a secret?
Maybe he just wanted it all for himself. Yeah, whatever was in there, I mean.
It wasn't really Mortuga's modus operandi to be selfish like that. Quite honestly, it's more likely to be the exact opposite.
What, so keeping it secret was him being selfless, somehow?
Like if it was dangerous. He kept it hidden as a way of keeping you all safe.
Nothing here comes to mind, eh? Message in a bottle. Oh, hey, okay.
It's a big compass.
Three holes. Why is everything pointing in every direction?
A selection of some of my more unusual compasses.
Oh, ad? Okay. Let's, wait a minute for the ad to pass. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. What the? Hold on, something just happened with my dashboards. Hmm. Hold on. I think I just found out what was going in and out. And we're back. Yeah. Give me a second. Hold on, hold on, hold on. My keyboard is no longer working. I wonder. Okay. Wait, hold on.
Please peruse at your leisure.
This tries to point all from the. Okay, I guess another one. This compass actually goes in a clock disguise. This compass doesn't want to solve his puzzles right now. This puzzle tries to point at all others.
Nope.
So there's 4 slots, and each one needs a compass to go in it. The labels are all describing a particular compass, I guess.
The clock in the skies. So, if it's a clock in the skies, it wouldn't move. It's this one. This one's trying to point at everyone else. And tries to point away from everyone else.
I guess that's wrong.
I think we'd get more information about how each compass worked if we moved them around. And pay attention to the needles while you're doing it.
Yeah, that's the clock in the skies. It's only pointing to that one.
Nothing.
It's really all about the behavior of the needles, relative to the position of the compasses.
At least one of them doesn't seem to be a compass at all.
That's this one.
Nothing.
It's really all about the behavior.
At least one of them doesn't seem to be a compass.
Doesn't want to solve puzzles right now. Away from the others. Tries to point at all others.
Nothing.
It's really.
At least one of them doesn't seem to be a... Nothing.
It's really.
At least one of them doesn't seem to be a... There we go.
There we go. Trial and error.
Nice.
Did something unlock?
Nope.
Yeah, it did. I sounded like a box opening.
Pure conjecture.
It's open.
What is that? Some kind of scroll.
That is not for sale. Please don't touch it.
Too late. Sorry.
It's the buoy. Service record. That's the buoy. Some sort of map. Map coordinates, 2 miles. Customer. The cost waived. Okay.
How much for this one?
It's not for sale.
Oh, too rare? Too valuable?
It's from my personal collection. I really hadn't intended for you to see it.
Well, we did see it.
What's it a map to, anyway? What's it the red X?
Now that's the question, isn't it?
You don't know?
Unfortunately, not.
What's with all the needles and cogs and stuff?
It looks like Grip's halfway through fixing it. That's what I figured, anyway.
Ah, thank heavens! That's what I was hoping for.
Sorry, what?
Perhaps I should explain. You see, Miss Seafoam came to me with a compass she needed fixing. I went to put the needle back on, but Cynthia stopped me. No, she said. The whole thing is broken. You'll have to take a look at the insides. You'll have to replace the needle. For some reason, she seemed to need it to be true.
She needed the compass to be broken.
I told her I had various spare needles I could try out as replacements, and here we are.
And you left it out so Cynthia would see it? So she'd think you were actually fixing it?
That's the idea, yes. So if you kindly put it back where you found it.
Alright. What else comes to mind? Alright. Oh, autosave. Okay, everything's autosave. This has been quite the treat. I am intrigued. Let's see. Okay. But I think that's what we're gonna have to call it for tonight, everyone. Whew! My brain is working. I'm trying to deduce which one is the murderer. Nah, but it is getting late, and I am in due for a snack because I am hungies. One moment, please. For some reason, the keyboard, I can hear it wanting to work. It's just not working. Huh. Yeah, because on Opera, every time I type something, it makes a sound, and I hear that sound when I push it, but nothing's being pushed. And I need to go to the YouTube studio to end the stream. Let's go to history. Okay. Okay, there we go. Well, now I can properly end the YouTube stream. So, everyone coming in and just being around, thanks for hanging out on YouTube. Have a good night. Boop. Okay, that ends the YouTube stream.